managed to sort the glaze out yet, Paul? Lovely, thank you. Okay.
So
we're going to do 4 of these. Okay.
And then the cauliflower.
And then the cauliflower
goes on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you want, what I do then is I mix a little bit in. Okay. All right. And then.
I don't think you're going to like this.
Okay.
This looks great.
Now, I'm going to put some of this cauliflower in. Okay.
Can you see that?
Fill it up in a nice gratin dish. There we go. There's one I made earlier. I should have made a few earlier, shouldn't I, Ross?
And then the glaze goes.
Isn't that what they all do, those celebrity chefs?
Yeah.
They do these things earlier. And come out with one
Southside
pot
chefs.
Lots of good-looking girls hanging around them and things like that, and driving motorbikes and fast cars and things like that.
Yeah, Derry isn't here today, Rob.
You wouldn't bring a fast car up to Parnell Square? Get robbed? Mind you, I'm up there 18 years and nobody has robbed me yet.
No, they wouldn't dare, would they?
No, yeah.
No.
Too expensive. Now, there we go. Now, what we do then is I have a little bit of Parmesan glaze. You can see that's quite thick, okay? What will actually happen is, because we didn't have enough time here right now, it actually gets thicker than that. Like thick like custard, okay? So, what we do then, you can put this into a bottle, okay? Now, here's the trick with this. You can make it earlier in the day. This is the only thing that you can't keep in the fridge. Because once you put this in the fridge, it'll set to a solid. And you can't melt it again. Do you ever try to melt set cream?
Okay.
It just melts into oil, okay? So this is the only part. You have to get up in the morning, put on your frock, you know, look at the mirror, get everything, makeup, all that done. Then the only thing you have to do is you have to do this, okay? Everything else is ready for you in the fridge, okay?
I can't really visualize you putting on makeup and a frock and all that.
I'm talking about the ladies here,
Oh,
Ross.
sorry, just checking.
So there we go. You see that? You can put this into a plastic bottle, and it'll almost become the kind of consistency of mayonnaise, okay? And then what we do is you just get the bottle and go, off you go, and there you're in, you know. Now, where's the one I did earlier? Here's this one, okay? Now, this is hot, so what we can actually do now is we're going to put a little bit of Parmesan. Do you have any Parmesan left? Thank you very much. Sprinkled with a little bit of Parmesan, okay. Not too much, because you've already got a nice bit of Parmesan glaze on there. But this Parmesan glaze is great. Macaroni cheese, anything like that you want to make. It's absolutely fantastic, okay? I've got a little bit of paprika, smoked paprika this is actually.
The Parmesan glaze, how long would it keep outside of the fridge?
Only a day.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You have to make it on the day because it's, with all those nasty hygiene regulations now.
But this is at home now.
Yeah. Oh, at home, yeah.
So
No, it'd only keep a day, yeah.
It'd only keep a day, okay.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to stir into our acidulated onions as I warm them. I'm going to stir in 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, okay? And we're going to warm these, okay? This is on, okay. That'll give it a nice little bite, okay? Now, I'm going to try and get these on. Now, we have put the cauliflower under the grill to gratinate, okay? But you imagine you have that in your fridge, you put it into your oven, and then put it under the grill. Put it in the oven for 10 minutes and then under the grill, okay? So we'll start to plate things up now, okay? Now, I need a little bit of salt in my pepper cream, okay? Now, I have a scallops dish as well. Do we need to...
I'm not sure if we're going to have time for that now, are we?
I have it. I'm going to do it right now. Yeah, we'll do the scallops dish first, okay? Just put the sauté pan back on. I have one here. Okay.
With 5 minutes anyway.
5 minutes. There you go. All right, lovely.
You wouldn't want to be cooking scallops for 5 minutes, would you?
Oh, God, no.
It's 30 seconds each side.
Okay, so we have some wonderful scallops here. They're hand dyed. They came from Strangford Lough, okay?
Beautiful.
Beautiful big scallops. They're very hard to get, actually, for the person at home, to be honest with you, okay? We get them and we shell them and we use them over the next couple of days, and they're just The difference is that you get some of the scallops, they're in tubs, they're left in water and all that kind of thing, and that really is a real no-no, because scallops absorb water, and what happens is that they just get a very washed out flavour, something I don't really like. Okay, so now a little bit of oil, olive oil. You can cook with a nice light olive oil is the best thing, not with a virgin olive oil, but just with a nice light olive oil. Okay. Now, ooh, Jesus. Thank you very much. Who put that there? Okay. Now, we'll just come back to these while the pan is heating up, okay? You can see here, okay? Ross, I would like you to stick your schnoz in there and tell me.
Oh my God.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now,
that smells good.
this is just the liquid from it. And what I'm doing is I'm basting it all over, okay? The more you baste it, the more will stick on it. You get a really, really, really nice, sticky, sweet, spicy glaze, okay? All right?
Beautiful.
So now, we'll put them up here. Where do you want me to plate up, here or down there?
Well, no, if you plate up there and I'll bring them over and then you can
Okay.
dive in and have a taste. How about that?
Yeah? So, Margaret, you might just, I don't know if this is... Does it move?
What's going on here?
It's going north to sea. Is that sea contact or? Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do the main course first.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this one on as well? Okay.
We go ahead with the main course then.
Okay. Okay. So on the bottom of the plate, we're going to put a nice
This is the
thin
acidulated
spoon, acidulated onion. Okay. So
With
again,
capers.
cooked down, lots of white wine, capers, sage, really nice flavors. Okay. We're going to put a little bit of our red wine, really, really nice and rich, really fruity and tangy.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay. We're going to put a little bit of our sauce au poivre.
You need quite the artistic hand for that, don't you?
You wouldn't want the shakes anyway, Ross. Mind you, it might help with these. Okay. And then we're going to put nice and delicately and gently on top
Oh, wow.
our nice beef cheek. Okay.
My God, that's one portion.
Well, that's one portion for a Corkman.
We'll
I'll
bring
just
this
wipe
over
the edge
here.
of that plate.
There. Oh. Beautiful.
Now.
Oh,
Ross,
Wow.
please.
that's superb.
Okay.
Yummy.
Now, here's our gratins. You can see, Mr. Cameraman, nice glazed on top. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my God, that looks fantastic.